Need a comforting message today? Do you need guidance to help you out of your current situation? Some direction, some kindness, some gratitude. In today's pick a card, I'm looking at the hurdles or difficulties that we face. And what the cards reveal is our way out or our way of finding hope for the future. Please take a look at the 3 groups on the table today and decide which group is most aligned to your current situation, hurdle, or problem. Group 1, this is the compass bearer. It talks about experiences that you have been through in the past or that you're going through right now and trying to deal with the notion that everything is happening for a reason or everything happens for a reason. If that aligns to you, this is where your message will be. Group 2, are you the selfless sacrificer? Too giving. Sometimes you need to protect what matters. And group 3, this is the cloak of integrity. Are you trying to find the truth? Are you having to use discernment in your everyday life? Are you guided by your instincts or have a feeling that somebody is not being honest with you? If this aligns to you, then this is where your message will be today. Please take a moment and I'll be back with your reading. Group 1. Are you dealing with something around separation or estrangement? We have the soul group card indicating people we come into this lifetime with. This is the thread weaver. But we also had the thread bearer bond. And this shows that even though you are not near each other, any member of your soul group, you still share a bond because of the reason that you came into this life. So there will always be a thread or a bond that connects you, even if there is issues, either through distance or separation. We have the endings, closing of doors. Are you experiencing a recent event where you've had to have chapters close? Or current events where you're making a decision to have to end a relationship? Someone in your soul group. This could be a friend or a family member. So we're going to try and find the positivity here in the next spreads. In group 1, you may also get messages out of group 3. So that first spread was from the immortal cycle, taking a look at what karmic loops are going on in your current situation. This spread is coming from the signature oracle, a kind and gentle way to read what is coming up for you or what you are currently experiencing. The cards are saying you've got to take action here because you have the Ace of Wands indicating you need to move forward through this, and the leap, don't hold back, as well as work required. You cannot ignore this situation. You can't ignore the problem. You have work to do here. Now, this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so it's going to resonate differently with everybody. So please take what resonates in your own way. But the cards are indicating you have to do something here. You can't just ignore this situation. Work is required. Action, moving forward. Leap now. Don't hold back. Now, whether for some of you the don't hold back means you have to say your piece, or you have to do something about it now. I'm very drawn to the two ropes coming off that figure's hands and trying to hold the two pieces together. So maybe you're needing to make some kind of connection now before it's too late. We have the threads remain in separation, and we have this person trying to pull these two threads back together. So there's work to be done in this relationship. Effort, reward for effort. At the very least, it's so that you can say you made an effort. But we have action or new beginnings. Being a wand is an ace. It's a new beginning. It's a new path forward. Sitting on top of endings, old walls fall so new ones can rise. It shows that with every ending, there's a new beginning. This could be within that relationship, in the future, on a different path, an opportunity for a new connection. This spread is coming to you from the Connections Oracle. Here we see the burden of the difficulties around you and how it feels like an anchor around your neck. Now, as a sense of feeling alone because of this estrangement or separation. Maybe you're doing some introspection. Maybe you're not wanting to face the situation. You want to hide away. Again, it will be different for everybody, but this card energy is about feeling alone because of the separations or the estrangement. It's about going within and not wanting to face the outside world. We also have the anxiety. The card is making you feel very anxious. The burdens, the issues that are connected to this relationship have been very heavy. And you're having to consider carefully how you feel about this through introspection. Maybe you've done the work. Maybe you've worked hard. You've put in effort, but you still feel alone here. Is that because you're the only one putting effort in? So this energy is about anxiety. But the card wants to help you relax. It wants to help free you from your heavy burdens here with new beginnings and a leap forward. So the cards are just saying that in this situation or this struggle or this current obstacle that you're facing, you're just going to need to be patient here. Time is the healer of all wounds. Now, the temptation could also be the temptation to get involved in a situation. Maybe to say your piece. You can't resist something about this energy here. But it's saying, think about what you're doing, reflect on that decision. It's going to take time for healing to occur here, but it will happen. Things are going to move up. Things are going to look up. Things are going to the next level. So where you have been held down by heavy burdens, those burdens will be lifted and you will rise up. But you do need patience. And time is the healer here of all wounds. So group 1, you may also get information out of group 3. But I hope you can somehow find guidance or hope here from this reading. Group 2. Group 2, you feel tired. You feel worn down. You feel weary. You feel like you need to catch your breath. So group 2, I do feel positive energy coming for you in the future. I do feel definitely hope. I feel you emerging from whatever situations you're going through, coming out transformed, and the situation will be different. I feel you being successfully able to make the right changes here to get through this situation and emerge refreshed and renewed. So while you may feel worn down right now because of past issues that require healing or healing in a current situation, I do feel an emergence coming from you or for you in the future. So the sacred cocoon is indicating that picture this situation as you being surrounded in a big cocoon of loving energy. Now, where we've got this giving energy, having to protect what is matters, but very worn down energy, I feel that you need to surround yourself in your protective light, your bubble here. Wrap yourself in your light cocoon, your love cocoon, because that's going to give you the healing that you need. So surrendering is when you stop resisting, when you just let go and surrender to the flow of the universe. So all the challenges that you're facing or have faced, and realizing that it's the universe's way of showing you there's another way. But any situation that surrounds you that is out of your control, you need to protect yourself with that cocoon energy. Now, what I'm seeing from this one is you being in a cocoon, almost like it's a hurricane coming through. And you've got this big cloak over you, and you're down on your knees or down waiting for this to pass over the top of you. That's the vision they're showing me. So surrendering to this challenge or energy or whatever it is that's coming through like a hurricane, because you're going to emerge through this and you're going to be okay. Maybe you'll be different. Maybe you won't be the same. Maybe you will learn from this. Maybe you will make changes because of this. But you have to understand that it's the will of the universe at the moment, and you just have to surrender and not fight against it. Protect yourself with your white light and allow this just to flow past you, so then you can emerge out of this energy. So we have the echo residue coming from the immortal cycle. Echo residue can talk about relationships in the past. This is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so take what resonates and leave what does not. So the energy that I first went through, that is definitely the energy of the cards. But they can also be read as related to relationships that need, or you needing healing because of old relationships where you've put walls up or protection around you because you've been hurt in the past, and having to resist or surrender and let go of those walls. Take all the time you need for the healing, but then you'll come out transformed and new. But don't resist or fight this healing process. It's needed at this time. Group 2, the signature oracle is bringing in hope for the future. It is washing away all that energy where you feel fatigued, run down, overwhelmed, been through too much and you feel tired. The cards are indicating you need to get away, travel, or take time away. Into nature, connection, reevaluate what your plan is or how your resources, how you make money. Here we have abundance and multiplying. For some of you, you may be coming into some abundance. You may be able to start appreciating the abundance that is around you. But here I see that you do need to cleanse. You need to cleanse your body, mind, and soul here. cleansing from the past, fragments that you're still holding on to, attachments, people, hanging on to resentments, grievances, judgments. These cards are beautiful cards, and they're showing you the way forward. It's like you just need to cleanse the energy, cleanse your mind, your body, your home. Try and distance yourself from the heaviness, the weight of the world that's on your shoulders. Get away for a little bit. Distance yourself from the situation or take some time away, even if it's one day. You just need to get away from the situation to find clarity here, to find connection, freedom. This is both freedom. And you'll come back with a whole new perspective. I just think you need to build your energy up, group 2. You're battle weary. However you build your energy up, that's what you need to do. Cleanse in water. Recharge your chakras. Remove negative energy. Remove cut cords. Do some spiritual work in water. Get into nature. Tap into the earth energy. Draw the energy up through your body, through your chakras. Or just get away from it all. Take a vacation. These cards are just telling you, charge yourself up however you do that. Coming in from the Connections Oracle, more bunnies. This is indicating that you need to make wise decisions. We've got some owls. Owls making wise choices, being cautious about the current situation, being cautious about your energy and how much you take on. Fire is another way to cleanse as well. Fire cleanses, and we have playing with fire. So these cards down the bottom are indicating all the different ways you can cleanse. You can cleanse with water. You can cleanse with incense and air. You can cleanse with fire. It's just saying you need to cleanse from the current energy around you. You need to find ways to rise from like a phoenix, rise from the ashes. It's like a spark of inspiration. It's wands, it's fire energy. Igniting your passions, igniting your energy. Needing an embrace, affection, needing a hug, needing support, needing someone to help you, needing wisdom, understanding, compassion. I feel you're definitely well overdue for a renewal or a cleanse. But it would be nice to have affection and support. The wise owl says, learn from the situation. And your spirit guides say, we bring you hugs. We're your support system from the other side. This could be family members on the other side reaching out with virtual hugs or reaching out with hugs from the other side, letting you know that they see you're battle weary and sending you love from the other side. Group 2, this is exactly what the last cards pretty much just said. This is a learning experience. Just like the wise owl said, you need to learn from this situation. And just like the bunny said, that you're needing compassion. These cards are also indicating that you're needing compassion at this time. But you're also needing healing or taking care of yourself, because you've got on this line down the bottom, the first card is that things require healing. So your situation does require healing and compassion. So whether that is you that needs healing and compassion, or whether that is the situation or the people involved in this situation, all need compassion, support, and healing. Now we have the overworked card, showing fatigue, showing stress, showing that this has been overwhelming. It's been a lot. Too much. But the growth from this card, this is coming in from my sugar-coated oracle with positive messages, saying that you will grow from this experience. You're going to grow. You just need to recharge your energy. Ask your spirit team for help if there's no one on the physical that can help you. Have compassion for everybody involved in this situation and ask the universe to heal this situation. But I see everything being okay for you, group 2. You just need to charge your energy up or get away from it, take a little break. And you're going to come back in with new clarity and new energy, and you'll be able to get through this situation. Welcome in group 3. You'll also may get some messages from group 1, group 3 possibly. So group 3, I feel you're going to be okay. Group 3, I feel that you are going to be okay. You've got the card of discernment, being guided by truth and principle. I feel it's your strong moral ethics, your background, your strength that's going to move you forward and through this energy. The energy of the zodiac that I'm seeing on the table is Taurus and Sagittarius. So this is showing that Sagittarius is coming in from the discernment card, strong moral ethics. Okay, I see energy rising up for you. You're leveling up. It's the surge bringer. We've got new energy coming in for you. There's a lot of resistance here or unable to change. We've got a flow blocker. This is Taurus energy. Taurus energy, sometimes you can self-sabotage and get in your own way. Sometimes you don't want to come out of your comfort zone and therefore you don't take advantage of opportunities that come your way. Not so much out of fear, but just because it is maybe a little bit too much out of your comfort zone. So the resolution card, the conflict alchemist, is just asking you to take a look at things from a diplomatic point of view. Think about the situation. This is a thinking card. So thinking about the situation is going to amplify your answers here. I feel the Taurus energy is boots on the ground energy and making slow steps to come out of your comfort zone. Now, the resistance of this and the unwilling or unable to change is because of you're comfortable or somebody around you is very comfortable and doesn't want change. Change is inevitable, but you need to find a solution here that is going to be suitable for everybody. And what I mean by that, it's got to bring in balance, harmony, fairness, and comfort zone for everybody involved. So why one person in this deal or this negotiation or this situation might be ready to rise up, amplify, move forward, surge of energy, push boundaries, make changes, excitement energy. Somebody around them is saying, take it slow, one step at a time. So here you need to find the resolution, the diplomatic solution, the balance between those two energies. So this amplify rising up energy, that's Aries, sitting next to Taurus. And Sagittarius is a fire energy. Fire energy saying movement's needed, change is inevitable, things are going to happen, but you have to be ethical in the way you do it. You have to think about everybody involved. So resistance or unwilling to move is the slow and steady path. The amplify energy rising up is the Aries impulsive fire energy. The air sign of the diplomatic solution, the thinker. The conflict alchemist is saying Libra energy. Let's find a fair balance to this situation. Now, this could involve other people around you, and you're trying to find the balance of energies here between the people involved. But it could also be you trying to balance what's going on inside of you. You want to rise up, but you want to do it in a nice, slow way, step by step. using ethics, your morals. You don't want to bend on your morals here. You don't want to do things that are out of your comfort zone, morally, ethically, in order to rise up. But it's saying you need to find a fair balance here to this energy. So coming in from the signature oracle, we're still fighting with this energy here. We're seeing energy here about reflecting on a situation versus wanting answers, wanting movement. So we have the over it, had enough, sitting on top of the amplifying, rising energy, wanting movement, wanting change, wanting progress. We see the reflective energy sitting on top of the resistance. So in a quiet state of what is comfortable for you, in your own bubble, in your own world, in your own place. Where do you find comfort? But it's also about accountability and need to weigh up solutions here. Weigh up the situation so that everybody is comfortable, or that you're getting out of this situation what you put in through effort in a way that you can handle. Comfort zone. So we have flow card, just go with it. This is the flow of the universe saying you just need to go with the flow here. The universe will provide you the answers. It'll come through in subtle signs. It'll guide or nudge you to the direction that you need to take here to find the resolution or diplomatic solution, the balance, the fairness, the way you get movement and leveling up without going too fast and sticking to your moral ethics, your discernment, your principles. So the flow card is showing Aquarius energy. Now, the Aquarius energy can be looking at outside resolutions, outside of the box way of thinking, finding a diplomatic solution or a resolution that is out of the box thinking. In the negative side of the Aquarius energy, it's about cutting off from the world. So is that reflection card sitting next to it. It's going in, but going in for too long that you forget about the connections around you. So focused on certain things that you can forget about the people around you. Now the over it had enough has a big sword. So sometimes, and this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so it resonates differently for everybody, and please only take the parts that resonate for you. But this had enough over it energy can be where you take a big sword and start cutting cords. This is not everybody. This is just the negative side of the Aquarian energy. They can get to a point where they feel like they're being mistreated and quite coldly make cuts to the people around them. They remove emotional connection in favor of air connection, diplomatic solutions that are made with the mind and not the heart. They can tip out that emotional energy in a very cold way. Calculating is also what I heard. But that's the negative aspect of the Aquarian energy. So while you're reflecting in this accountability energy and wanting to resist or being unable or unwilling to change here, consider those people around you, because you still need to find that way of principles ethically with morals. So thinking about other people. So for some of you, it could be the people around you and you've just had enough of it. They're unwilling to change. They're holding you back from rising up energy. So there's all this going on around you, and you're going within and you're trying to make these decisions to find the right solution here. The cards are saying trust the flow of the universe, follow those little nudges and synchronicities that you're seeing. Maybe there is some things you're over. Maybe you're over things being the same and you're looking for change. You're looking for a new burst of energy. But somehow it's tied to other people in a way, or it's tied to something else in your life, something that you've had enough of or you're over. So the positive answer here is just go with the flow of the universe. The universe has your back on this situation. They want to guide you. They want to nudge you in the right direction. Even if you have to meditate on it, sleep on it, breath work, it's that reflection energy, so that you can hear the subtle nudge of the universe. Before you make any rash, cold decisions, reflect on it first. Weigh up accountability. Weigh up the effects of different scenarios. But really do take that time to tap into the universal flow and what the universe is trying to nudge you towards. The table coming in from the Connection Oracle is the transformation, nurture, adventure. This could be indicating something about mother energy. A Cancer being a zodiac sign, or it could just be the energies of the moon and the Cancer sign. Now, the Cancer sign is about protective, nurturing energy. It's the mother energy, protecting what is yours. It's having a hard shell but a soft center. So it's moon rules emotions, so you could be protecting your emotions here. You need to protect your emotions. It's also a very clingy energy. You can see that this crab is clinging to this moon like an egg that it's protecting. It's wanting to protect what you've built or created or the people that you love. Could be indicating something around stomach or chest as well. Or given the dates, June and July. But I do feel it's more related to the energy of the moon and the Cancer zodiac. So nurturing your own feelings, nurturing your emotions here, you need to consider them and reflect on how you feel about the situation. Don't be so cold and calculating like the negative aspect of the Aquarius energy. Instead, you need to really get in touch of how you feel emotionally. Be guided here a little bit by your heart, not just the diplomatic energy of the air signs. Transformation shows that there's changes coming for you. Things may take on a different form. Or you may just emerge from this as a beautiful butterfly. The Adventure and Journey card is indicating that maybe you need to get away. Maybe there's travel coming for you. Maybe you need to focus on adventure for a while. Focus on something fun. That's just a fun card. Where do you find joy, peace, harmony, excitement? Focus on that for a little while. Protect your feelings here, but the longer you stay in this energy of being over it and having enough, this energy of conflict, competition, being the Aries energy down the bottom on the Amplify card, the more you sit in that energy of the Aries and conflict, competitiveness, had enough of what's going on around you, wanting accountability, you're hurting yourself here. It's showing that you need to protect yourself. Have a shell, but have a heart. Changes are coming with this beautiful butterfly. And you can start by finding things that you enjoy, ways to have fun, adventure. So coming in from the Sugar Sweet Positive Oracle, just like I felt when I first laid your cards, everything's going to be okay for you, Group 3. You're going to succeed. You just need to set clear goals. The universe wants to give you a beautiful bounty of abundance and blessings. Be open to receive. But you have to do a bit of the work as well. You've got to plan to succeed, set clear goals. Think about the situation. Write your goals down. And focus on one step at a time. It may be overwhelming to think too far into the future, but everything is going to be okay. You're going to succeed. Have the abundance, have the blessings. It all comes down to where you put your energy. Flow follows focus. So the energy flows where your focus goes. The other card that came out just as a little bonus for you, Group 3, I had the beautiful companion card. It's a friend or a pet, here from the other side, just stepping in to say hello. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it brings you some hope and inspiration.